Friends, this is Laura with Potpourri of Life. Hope you're doing great. It's been a while, but it's always been a while because I'm just so busy. Today what I'm doing, it's something that I've been wanting to do, is I have this new grill. It's, let's see, the make is, it's a Camp Chef. Sorry, I couldn't remember it. It's a Camp Chef grill where I can change out different parts of it. So today I'm just using no additional part on it, that I'm just making up some seafood chowder. And in the seafood chowder I'm using haddock. We got potatoes, we got milk, we got cream, we've got a variety of seasonings, and it was fun to be able to know that I could go out to my garden and clip the chives, clip all the different herbs that I wanted to put in here. So I can share a basic recipe with you, but overall it's just, you can find any recipe online or in your old cookbooks and stuff. There's a variety of recipes out there. So I just switch it up with whatever I have on hand and whatever I just want to put in there. Today we're using whole milk and we're using whole cream. So it's going to be nice. It's there's the haddock, it's a couple pounds of haddock. I had about 3 potatoes. I basically am cleaning out the kitchen, I guess, because I had a few potatoes. I did not have onions on hand. So instead of 3 onions in there, I took 6 tablespoons of dried onions, and that's what I'm using for the onion flavoring, along with the other variety of herbs and stuff. So why am I cooking it outside, and why in the sun? Well, we are trying to create a shaded place for cooking, but the robins decided to have a nest in that area. So I'm up on the deck where it's a little bit warmer. It's okay. The babies hatched yesterday. So I'm up here getting us some hot soup, but I didn't want to make it in the house because what I'm trying to do is, what can I do outside? Because the electric bill, it just increasingly goes up. And even though we cook with gas in the house, everything is just, I'm trying to find ways to save. So I'm going to turn this around and show you what we have here. So here we have the Camp Chef grill, and I'll share with you what it looks like there. And we got it hooked up to the gas. I have 2 burners, both burners are the same. And with this one, all I have to do is put a stock pot on top, and I can cook. This has another 10-15 minutes to go. And then what I do is, get that out of there. And I'm not going to put the cover on completely on because the sun is also heating it. Before I came out, the sun had already heated up the pot. So when I turned it on, the butter instantly melted. So in there is butter and olive oil is what I'm using. So we have the regular gas can. This piece here that my spoon and bowl is on, that is something that I can grill burgers on, or I can grill up pancakes and stuff like that. And we're contemplating, do we want one that goes all the way across? But because it's just David and I, we don't need that. And we have another unit that we can do cooking hamburgers on. Let me show you. And this is the grill piece that we have. It looks like a little suitcase. We take it and we place it on there just so that we can cook on it. We've cooked some burgers and David had a few hot dogs, so we've cooked a little bit on here so far. So today I'm just going to make this stew, and I have to stay by it because we don't want it to scald or get horrible tasting or anything like that. And so I tend to stay near my meals when I'm cooking them, unless it's cookies, so you can just put them in and leave. But this, I just want to make sure it comes out nice, because this should feed us for a couple of meals, and we're just waiting for things to tender up. I make it a little different than some, but I think we all have our own creative style in how we cook. But what I like about this unit, and it's small, it's compact, and it's something that I can take apart and move, meaning if I don't like it in the place that it is right now, which I really don't, but where we want to put it, we're going to give the birds their space and allow them to finish growing, and the parents, get them off on their way. And we've got some plans for cooking outside, and it'll be more shaded. So on the deck here we have 2 umbrellas. I don't know if you can see that, but I've got one that I'm sitting under right now. And then there's another one, if I can turn this right. I don't know. I can't do this. So you're gonna have to know that I'm telling you the truth. Yeah, because the other one's another blue, another teal, and that's kind of seems to be a new theme for us this year in the garden. Is we're just changing things up to be a teal type of thing. Here, hold on a minute. So what kind of seasonings did I put in? You know, your regular salt, pepper. Instead of pepper, I actually put some lemon pepper in. I put in some what is it called? I had it. I put in some fish sauce. That's what it is. I put in some fish sauce with that, and I think if you look online, the variety of recipes out there, they do include that, but you don't have to put them in. And that's the really cool thing about creating a chowder or a stew or a soup. You put in what you have. So I said earlier that it was like I was cleaning out my kitchen, and the reason I said that is because I have been very careful about how much I am purchasing at the store, and we're trying to grow potatoes. We'll see how that goes, but I don't have any that are ready to go yet. Our garlic is just about ready to be pulled. I'm excited about that. I did not grow onions, and so now I'm kicking myself. But one second. So the chowder is all done. I'm going to let it cool down a little bit, and then I will serve it. So I'm going to go out into the shade a little bit and share a little bit about where this little gadget's going to be going, because right now it's up on the deck and it's too hot. Summer is here, but what we have up here is, she's up there. I don't know if she'll let me. Hold on. So I don't know if you can see her in there. You can see her red breast in there above the herbs. When she's around, I try not to bother her at all. But in here is, see that there is our baker's rack. We put pressure treated wood on for the shelf. And so we were all set to make some changes out here, but they decided that they were going to have their little nest, and you know, they need a place for their eggs, so they decided that's what it was going to be. So this area here has always been like a patio type thing for us, and we are going to change it up. Right here we have a pagoda. You see all that? I wash this every year, and when the rain and stuff, it builds up with leaves and yuck. So we're going to be getting rid of this because I end up having to change it a lot. And this cabinet we haven't decided if we're going to still use or if we're going to reposition it for something else and build something different. The mother Robin is up there watching me very, very carefully. She's been like that anytime we're out here because she doesn't want us to hurt the babies, and we have no intention of hurting the babies at all. So we will be working on this area soon. We're getting rid of the pagoda because it's starting to, I'm not sure if he's going to repurpose it or not, because sometimes that's what we do, but I have something else in mind for here, and it'll shade it, and I won't have these fabric covers anymore, which will be great because when you get rain, it builds up with fills up with that, and that's where those stains come from. And the snow, we can't have it up there in the snow, so it's hard to get through here. And our goal is to have a place where, like I said, we can save money with the cooking, and I can do it outside, even in the winter time. And so that'll be really nice. That will be forthcoming in terms of when I show it, but we have to wait for the birds, and we have some other things going on that we're not sure how they're going to play out. So once that's figured out, we will get building on this. But we've had so many other things going on. My husband's been working in his shop, cleaning out and deciding what he wants to keep and so forth, because he brought some things home from the estate, and slowly we're going to be there. I told my husband, by my time my birthday gets here, we're done with this. I'm not sure if we're going to reach that, but you know what? It's always good to have goals. It's good to have an outlook of, have direction and stuff. So I'm going to continue to let that cool for a little bit, and then David and I will have some dinner. So I just wanted to share that little unit. It's not big. It's not a regular grill like many people have. It is more of like a camp grill where you can take it with you. And I was researching as to what I wanted. And the big grills, they're just too big for me, or too big for what I want to handle. And it's just David and I. And if we have guests, we don't cook a lot. We usually have salads and other stuff like that. But like even making a fish stew, that can feed 4 to 6 people. So I'm not too worried about being able to create enough meals on that grill. And so that's where we are at today. I am cooking outside where it is hot so that I'm not heating up the kitchen. But at least when I go in the house, it'll be nice and cool. Friends, I hope that you're having a great day and that you see this as God's beautiful day, and that you are being kind and you are being giving, and that you are loving every moment that you are given. May God bless you.